Get him.
All right. All right, Rocket fans, welcome. It took us a little while. Keith Calderon and I got a few more gray hairs, but we pulled it off. Big thanks to Craig Farrell and Rebecca McWade.
We didn't pull anything off.
Well, we stood around, looked like we were in charge, and yelled at each other a lot. But
we did that.
All right, Rocket fans, it's 7-7, 5 minutes left in this second quarter. Thus far, it's been a game of big plays and penalties. Both teams made big plays. North Little Rock just killed themselves on penalties. They've just taken over this possession inside their 30 off a Rocket punt. That punt was called, that was fumbled. The Rockets recovered, had the ball first and goal, and we had a penalty and ended up having a couple more penalties. And fast forward, 5 minutes left in this first half. It's an even game, and the Rocket defense is on the field. Keith, you with me?
Oh, I'm getting there. Yeah, I can't thank Craig Farrell enough. Holy cow, Jack, we got to get this.
Boy, wow. He just jumped. Oh, what a run, Keith.
Yeah, one heck of an athlete.
We came back just in time to show that, didn't we?
Yeah, Jack, that's quite an athlete there.
Who is that, number 23?
Christian Reeves, Jr.
He looked taller than 6'1" out there.
Yes, he did.
He jumped over a Rocket defender. North Little Rock's going to score. 4:51 left in this first half. They lead 13-7. Thank you, Keith.
You got it. Rocket fans, if you're with us, thank you for hanging on. If you're not, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, big thanks to Craig Farrell for...
I mean, he's somewhere on the planet. We don't even know where, and he remoted in and got us running. You should do this for a living, Craig.
All right, Keith, before we forget, we got just a second. Want to be sure and thank our first quarter sponsor this year that we didn't get to. We want to be sure and thank Stanley Hardware, our friend Jeff Domboski over at Stanley Hardware. There you go.
Huh. Yeah, we're well into, what quarter are we in, Jack?
Second quarter.
Yeah,
Keith had his head buried in a laptop for the last hour and a half, so.
Yeah, our second.
I didn't think we were going to pull this off tonight, brother. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Well, we owe it to all of our sponsors for hanging with us. We're a couple of idiots up here, but we'll get this thing done.
Hey, we got a nice streak of Rocket games going, though.
We do. I think you passed, is it 60 or 70?
It's pushing about 70 now.
It's over 70.
All right, there's the kickoff. All right, it's going to be caught about the 7-yard line. Running hard.
Looked like Stratton Robinson.
Yeah, brought down at the 24. Keith, this North Little Rock team looks just like the teams we've seen over the years. Big, 2 or 3 athletes that are probably going to be the best athlete on the field any Friday night this year they play. And but a lot of mistakes. You know, they got a new coach.
Or did they?
Yeah, it's a nice addition.
Yeah, he's taken on a team that went, Jack, I think,
5 state championships, Parkview?
Correct, over at Parkview. But this North Little Rock team, he's picked up a team that didn't win a game last year. Is that correct?
Yeah. They've struggled.
They have. But he brought over a couple of players from Parkview, one of them being his quarterback. Robert Jackson, sophomore quarterback, 6'3", 196. You talk about North Little Rock. The typical North Little Rock team, speed, get to the edge, tough to stop, and that's what we've seen.
Big up front.
Yeah. Speaking of big, hang on, watch this play here.
All right, there's a fake handoff. And
go.
Hunter Marker with a lot of room running
Hunter.
to the right. He's going to get 10 over the 30, and he'll be pushed out at the 37-yard line. Nice play by the Rocket quarterback, Keith. Once again, Rockets playing 2 quarterbacks tonight.
I love it.
Phillips Blair started the game at quarterback, but Rockets like to use both of them.
Yeah, this North Little Rock team, they've given up a lot of points so far this year.
Texting everybody back and telling them the game is on.
Yeah, current score is 14-7, North Little Rock. Rockets driving. First and 10.
There's a nice pass out to the 46-yard line. Keith, I didn't see who caught that way across the field from us.
Rockets number 8.
Guy Webb.
Yep. Jack, we talk about it all the time. You know, we're hoping to get +3, +4 yards on first down. That was +8 on first down.
That a lot.
That's a great first down play. 2nd and 2 opens up a lot of things for the Rockets. Jack, we're going to go ahead and officially thank Staley Hardware for their first quarter sponsorship and move on to the second quarter officially.
Shackleford Road Veterinary Clinic. Thank you to Brian Barron and Shackleford Road Veterinary Clinic for sponsoring the second quarter. We're going to get you in today in the second quarter, I promise. Brian Barron.
You bet. And listen, before we forget, our pregame sponsor and platinum sponsor throughout the entire game, Compass Group Real Estate. We had one heck of a pregame show set up. Lots to talk about today. And
spent it sorting out gremlins.
Boy, did we ever. But Whitney Hicks with Compass Group Real Estate, we thank you for being one of our 5 platinum sponsors all year long.
I can see Craig is busy somewhere. Scoreboard magically appears for us.
Yes.
Thank you, Craig. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rockets. 4 minutes, 18 seconds left in this opening half, trying to keep this game tied. Markham fakes. Got a man wide open. He's got Hayden Rofe, and he catches it, and he stumbles down. Keith, he doesn't stumble. He might have taken that one to the house. Nice play call. Wide open Hayden Rofe.
What a great pass.
That was a nice pass.
Jack, we saw early in the game a couple of deep passes. Rockets just couldn't hang on, so it's nice to see us connect on one.
Big play there for the Rockets, gain of about 25 on that. 1st and 10, just under 4 minutes left in this opening half. Hunter Markham with the give. Evan Scott. Keith just finally got him back for the first time.
First game back, yeah.
Scott missed the first 2 games this season with injuries. Got his leg bandaged up out there, but it's good to see him on the field. Keith, gain of 1 on that one. Got this window sitting right in front of me. All right, Markham surveys the defense. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw. He's got Rofe, and
he had some real pressure coming.
Yeah, he had
number 7, Justin Mitchell.
Rofe and Elliott Lovell over there. Keith, I'm not sure who he was trying to throw it to.
Jack, we've got some terracotta on the tundra. Is that what the guy at Silver Hills would tell us?
Let's say, yeah, I'm not going to start doing that.
Tough call there. Holding.
A lot of penalties in this first half.
Yeah, that number 7 with North Little Rock, this is a big man, 6'3", 248. He and that's Justin Mitchell. Another guy, number 8, also plays the other side. They've got him listed as inside linebacker. He'll play defensive end, kind of moves around in there. 6 foot, 185. These two, 7 and 8, these guys are very active on the defensive line.
All right, after that penalty, 2nd and 19 coming up for the Rockets. 3 minutes left in this first half. Hunter Markham is your Rocket quarterback. He's got Evan Scott to one side. Trips to the right. There's the snap. He looks right. Lots of time.
Plenty of time.
Lots of time. He's going to keep it. He's going to run towards the sideline.
He's got the edge.
Lot of room. Shows some speed.
Yes, he did.
Keith, he got 15 yards on that run. Stops the clock. Gets out of bounds. Nice play.
It's a great play. Good blocking there. Offensive line held just long enough. He was able to survey the field, and then he just found that little seam.
15-yard gain, make it 3rd and 4 here. Very manageable for the Rockets. Clock is stopped. 3 minutes left in this second quarter.
Jack, I think you're at that point now. We're seeing so much offense, so much movement. I think coaches, they may see 2 downs here.
All right. There's the
I
fake
love
handoff.
it.
Markham
I love
keeps.
it. He's got it, Jack.
He got the first down. They're going to mark
give him a half-yard extra.
Yeah. Once again, Keith, Hunter Markham, nice fake. He faked me on that.
He did, Jack. I
thought he'd handed it to the running back.
Our running game was a little bit predictable in the first 2 games. We didn't quite have enough movement. It was a little vanilla. Let's just say that. And that play there showed.
It was what they've been talking about in the offseason, having this run-pass option.
Yeah.
You know, Jackson England last year was more of a prototypical quarterback, passing quarterback.
I love
both these guys can run.
Yeah, and there was so much movement, a lot of,
All right, Hunter Markham's got a wide open Hayden Rofe. He's going to be tripped up down at the 6-yard line. Rockets are going to have it 1st and 10. Clock moves, 2:20 left in this first half.
Same thing there. You got a little bit of movement. You've got the back coming right to left.
Keith, they're getting Hayden Rofe wide open.
They are.
That's about 3 catches where he didn't have anybody around me.
Well, that motion in the backfield.
Around him, excuse me.
That motion in the backfield is kind of freezing the linebacker, and Hayden is just kind of wheeling out into the flat there.
All right, 1st and goal coming up. There's a
Hayden
give to
again.
Rofe. Looks in, turns it inside. He's going to get about 4. Rockets will have it 2nd and goal at the 2.
Minute 52 on the
Keith,
clock.
I'm proud of you for hanging in there and getting us to this live stream. I'm proud of you, brother.
This isn't our first time we've but again, we had some divine intervention there.
All right, 2nd down coming up for the Rockets. Markham's going to keep.
Hunter,
Powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Hunter Markham, and with 1:29 left, the Rockets are an extra point away from tying this game.
Boy, we got a good-looking crowd over there.
Yeah, a lot of fans over here tonight. Good crowd. Keith, I believe we might have as many as they do here.
Yeah. And just to be honest, Jack, North Little Rock, this got a beautiful facility over here.
This is nice.
Real unfortunate circumstance last week, but you can't blame North Little Rock High School or anything. That was an odd thing that happened here last week, and you hate that for the Benton fan.
Keith, Lincoln Perez on the extra point. He pulled it left, so the Rockets are going to not convert the extra point. 1:29 left. North Little Rock 14, Catholic High 13.
Yeah, we don't need that. We gotta. These things. You said it a couple weeks ago. Kicking matters.
Keith, just got a shout out from our old teammate from last year. He's sitting down at Auburn University. He's studying TV broadcasting, Hayden Seabree.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thrilled that you're listening to us tonight, Hayden. Hayden was a big help to us last year, and he is taking a lot of what he learned with us and up at the stadium, and he's going to make a career out of it.
Love it.
Proud of him.
Jack, remember at the end of tonight's game, we're going to be talking about our Regal Construction Player of the Game. We want to be sure and be thinking about that throughout the game, and thank Regal Construction for always supporting us. And don't want to forget, mentioned it earlier, Compass Group Real Estate. Thank you to Whitney Hicks for being our platinum sponsor throughout the season.
All right, 14-13. Nice touchdown drive there by the Rockets, Keith. Balled on to kick, and that ball went straight out of bounds. North Little Rock will take over 1st and 10. Where will they? Is that an automatic penalty, or do they make you kick it again? Can they make you kick it again?
They can.
Looks like they're going to stay on the field. Yeah, they want to return this. They got They got superstars, super athletes out there. I'd want to catch this again too if I were North Little Rock.
Yeah, they got a lot of speed out there.
Rockets will back it up 5 yards. Re-kick this.
Pretty good gap between their front row and the second row. You might just kind of just
Line drive it.
Yeah, just hit a little nutter ball right down the middle and
What'd they call that? Nutter ball?
something.
Did you make that up?
I did.
Okay.
Just kind of rolled off the tongue. And
All right, David Ball once again gonna kick it and gonna be caught at about the 16-yard line by number 16. He is hit hard at the 34-yard line. Keith, who was it got him? I can't see that far.
Is it 31 for the Rockets?
It was Luke Burdine. When that number 20, Luke Burdine, hit him?
Luke was right down there.
All right, North Little Rock takes over 1st and 10. They've got a 1-point lead and 1:22 left in this Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic second quarter.
Jack Miles Valentine was right in the mix as well. I hadn't called his name much.
No?
Rocket fans, if you're with us, thank you for hanging with us.
All right, 1st and 10. Here comes the Rocket defense. Yes! Gonna be sacked. Whole bunch of Rockets there.
Jack,
waiting for him to turn around.
Last week, Benton was able to apply a lot of pressure just like that. Just bum rush right up the middle. The interior line, I'm going to tell you.
That was Brody McGee. First one there.
North Little Rock has a real big offensive line. Averages 275 across the front. But those guys are, they're big, but they're not as agile as what we saw against St. Pius.
All right, 2nd down. There's the give. Boy, he's a shifty runner,
yeah,
Keith.
This is what we saw early in the first quarter.
Oh, he's going to be drugged down from behind. Nice tackle. Aiden Geyser. Keith Geyser doesn't make that tackle.
Yeah, it's
that
trouble.
might be 30 more yards.
That's big trouble.
Clock moving, 38 seconds. North Little Rock up on the ball. I think they're probably going to spike it. They are.
33 seconds.
5 seconds will run off the clock, and North Little Rock will use a timeout. Keith, I guess we can spend halftime and get caught up on all of our Rocket comings and goings this week.
Yeah.
Since we're having to play a little catch up.
Or read our hate mail for.
My phone's been blowing up. All right, 2nd down coming up. 30 seconds left. Here comes. Boom!
Ball!
Ball's on the ground.
We got it. We got it. Rockets got the ball.
Keith, Luke Burdine came in there and laid the boom to the quarterback. He coughs the ball up, and Keith, that's 2 tackles out of the last 3 plays for Burdine.
Jack, we have 26 seconds and inside the 50.
I've seen some interesting things happen in this scenario, Keith, in the last few weeks.
So who's okay. They brought in.
Rockets have all 3 timeouts remaining, 26 seconds.
Blair's in at quarterback.
Yep. All right, he's going to roll right. He's looking downfield, somewhere to throw. Gets rid of it. Oh, a lot of.
Boy, there was a lot of.
Boy, I thought
business over there.
I thought Guy Webb was just basically tackled. No flag from the official. 17 seconds left. 2nd down coming up. Rocket ball spotted at the North Little Rock 47-yard line. Keith, we got a chance here. Maybe 2 plays.
What do you do here? You go out, you go down the middle.
Man, I don't know.
You got a couple timeouts left.
All right, Phillips Blair looking at the defense. He drops back. Here comes the rush. He's got to run to his right.
Timeout.
He's going to be sacked. Keith, tough play there for the Rockets. Priest Simpson was the one that got him, and man, that's a loss of about 10 on that play.
Jack, in years
North
past.
Little Rock took their last time out right there.
No, it was us.
But did we take a timeout?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were out. In years past, you know, we'd run that screen.
Yeah, Johnny knew when to call that play, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And now, granted, you got to have a lot of time when you're running a screen right up the gut.
This will likely be the last play of the first half. I'm guessing 7 seconds, Keith.
Yeah, tough play call here. You almost need a jump ball and get a penalty.
I feel like I have 150 pounds taken off my back in this live stream going. I'm not lying. It got stressful. A lot of moving parts.
Very much so.
You know, Craig will let us hear about it too. We had to call him, and he'll rub it in a little bit.
Rub it in. I mean, it took us 2.5 hours to figure out something he did in about 2.5 minutes.
All right, 7 seconds left. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Blair is going to roll to his, he's going to throw, and just off the fingertips. Who was that, Keith? My roster, my numbers.
Ben Gassaway.
Yeah, that was Gassaway. All right, I got my roster now. He wasn't prepared. All right, 2 seconds left. This will for sure be the last play. 4th and 19 coming up for the Rockets. Blair's going to line up in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his left and right, and there's a whistle. Do I see a flag? Delay a game against the. I just take a knee here. Let's go into halftime.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's not a. I don't. Do we have a 4th and 60 play?
What do you say at halftime? We just kind of go through some of the things we were going to talk about.
Absolutely, yeah. Got a little catching up to do. All right, there's a fake handoff, and Blair with some room. He crosses midfield. He's to the 40. He's going to get all the way down to the North Little Rock 30, and he'll be drugged down, and that'll be the last play of the first half. North Little Rock 14, Catholic High 13.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Thank you again to Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic for sponsoring our second quarter. We're happy that we could give you most of it.
Keith, tell me what's going on up at the school this week.
Man, Jack, what a week.
It's been a super busy week up there.
It has. Let me get a couple of things on screen here for us. First of all, we want to talk about a couple of things. We do want to mention we've got a website that Rusty Wilson, Catholic High, has put together a website for us that is absolutely phenomenal. chsrockets.com, chsrockets.com. It is your one stop for all things. We also have an app. The app came out this week. CHS Rockets. You can get it in the App Store. It tickets broadcast. If you ever decide to watch another one, it's a great place to go. So chsrockets.com.
I was super excited to see the app come out. It looks so cool on my phone, Keith, to see the little Catholic High logo on there.
You bet. Today, Catholic High had the trap shoot, Father Fred trap shoot.
Yeah.
So hope that went well. Had a little rain, but last I heard, young alumni had a record crowd for the trap shoot. So congrats to those guys for that. A couple of things that are coming up we want to talk about next. Let me get to it. We have the homecoming picnic. This is going to be sponsored by Matt Morris. Of course, homecoming is coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Rockets will be, boy, we've been on a road run for a while, Jack.
Yeah.
We're not done.
No, next week we're at El Dorado.
That's right. So this homecoming game will be our welcome home party. First game in October. The game itself will be October 3rd. The picnic, of course, will precede that. What a great time. I mean,
who's our opponent?
Our opponent is West Memphis.
All right.
Boy, West Memphis is not off to their best start, so it might be a heck of a time to get back into War Memorial.
Well, you never don't want to be someone's homecoming game,
I'm
right?
telling you. I'm telling you. But certainly want to thank Matt Morris, State Farm, and everybody come out for the homecoming picnic. That is always a great time. This graphic actually says it's October 2nd, and that is actually incorrect. It's October 3rd, which is the day of the game. So October 2nd is actually the alumni dinner. So all you alums want to come out for the alumni dinner.
How many people we have last year? 900?
Yeah, it was crazy.
800? I'd never in my life seen that many people.
That was Coach Cal.
That was incredible.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was so fun. Let's see what else we got going on. Hang on, Jack. Trying to get all my buttons here to go.
Already had that. You gotta.
Here we go, Jack. Just a couple of things. The schedule coming up. Got El Dorado, West Memphis, Jonesboro, Sheridan, Benton, Marion, and of course Sylvan Hills. Next game, of course, is at El Dorado. That is first time we've been down there in a couple of years, but boy, they've got a real nice facilities down there, Jack. Be sure and get your Rocket gear. It's available online at the online store, also available at Sports Stop. But the online shop will close on September 22nd, so that's early next week. So keep an eye out for your Rocket gear. October 2nd is the alumni dinner. All you alums, go ahead and get yourself registered for that as soon as possible. Last I checked, I think there was over 500 already registered. So go ahead and sign up. Ann Carter, Don Berry, be looking for your registration. Of course, it's free to attend. We just need to get a head count so we can get food and everything else set up. Mention the homecoming tailgate. That'll be the day of the game, October 3rd. The auction, CHS auction, that's coming up Saturday, November the 8th. I believe it's sold out, but boy, if you can, you want to find somebody who's got an extra seat, go ahead and get yourself into that. That is a lot of fun. A couple of things to mention. This week, or actually in the last 2 weeks since we had a game, Catholic High had some National Merit semifinalists, and we want to give a shout out to Whit Butler, Noah Simon, and Gage Bennett. These young men are this year's National Merit semifinalists. So big shout out to those guys. Congratulations. What a great accomplishment to those guys. Jack, were you a National Merit semifinalist?
We need to. I am concerned that the halftime music will create some copyright issues for us, Keith, because this is commercial music, so we probably need to lower our volume and just.
You can lower that. And
it's off. That's
okay.
off. It's just picking us up through the headsets.
I think we'll be all right as long as we're.
Okay.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out to the homecoming court this week. The Rockettes representative is Alex Miller. Also have Ruby Davis, Tatiana Spond, Mimi Marlowe, Julia Brown, Annie Burkhead, Ella Cliff, and the cheer representative is Hannah Hankins. So congratulations to these young ladies for the 2025 homecoming court. There's a photo with those class officers also this week. Big week going on. Boy, Jack, today was ring mass. What a big day at the school. Ring mass at the school is always a big time. One of the only times moms get to come in. Cool ceremony. We can talk about that here in just a little bit. So a lot going on at the school. Right now we're going to show a couple of ads from our sponsors and just want to thank them for all that they do.
Just trailing by one, 14-13. Got Mark here, Keith Calderero. Smith's here with us to help on the camera. And it is a lock and through.
We're here. We got it done. Jackson halftime scores around the league. Not a whole lot of action. This is a unique third week for us. Fourth week of high school sports right now. 5A Benton, or excuse me, 5A Parkview playing at Benton at halftime. Parkview, Brad Bowling's brother.
Yeah.
The other half of the Bowling brothers. Parkview, 5-time defending state champs, haven't scored a point against Benton, down 28-0.
Yeah, you got to think Parkview pretty much lost everybody.
Yeah, that's tough. Also, Little Rock Christian drives over to West Memphis, and boy, they're just putting it on West Memphis.
I heard on the radio earlier, I'm sorry to cut you off. What was that score?
It's 38-0.
Ooh.
Halftime.
I heard on the radio that tonight there are only like 40 games tonight.
Yeah, it's normally 80 to 100 games. Yeah, it's a unique.
Well, both teams are back on the field. The rocket kicking unit is on, and David Bald lines up, and there's the kick. It's going to be caught. He backs up and caught at the 20. Once again, Luke Burdine. Keith, that kid's making plays all over the field.
Yeah, it's good to see his presence out there. He's kind of been fighting some little nagging injuries these first couple of weeks. Looks like he's starting to come back to be the Luke Burdine that we know.
Nice job by the Rocket special teams. Mason Emmerling is there as well. We'll give credit both for a half tackle there. Nice job. All right, North Little Rock's going to take over 1st and 10. This is their first possession of the second half.
Jack, we've got a third quarter sponsor all year long. I want to thank Reliance Bank.
All right, there's the handoff, and he's going to get 1 or 2 yards. I saw Sawyer Bagby in there, Keith. Making a play. Pearson Snyder in there as well. Gain of 1. Yeah, they gave him 2 on that, Keith. 2nd and 8 coming up for North Little Rock. It's a big quarterback. All right, there's the give. Oh, nice job by the Rocket defense. Who was that?
18 for the Rockets.
You sure that was 18? 18, yeah, that was Pate Caps.
Am I sure?
And Stiefvater was in there as well. Win Stiefvater. Nice job, Keith. That's 2 good plays for the Rocket defense start this third quarter.
Boy, I was watching the film on North Little Rock last week when they're playing Benton, and they're in black uniforms with almost black numbers. I was hoping they wouldn't come out with that tonight. Be impossible for me to see.
All right, big third down coming up. There's the snap.
Got to get pressure, get pressure.
There's a throw, a flag down on the play, Keith. Going to get enough for the first down. He picked up about 15, but
that looks like holding.
Yeah, there's a flag on about the 25-yard line.
We put some pressure on him.
Let's see what they call.
I think this one's coming back.
A lot of penalties tonight, both teams. Been a sloppy game so far.
Yeah.
They're walking back that way. I think this one's going to be against the Wildcats. Is that illegal player downfield? You know what that is? Lineman must have gone downfield. Illegal touching. I don't know.
He stepped out of bounds.
Must have.
Yeah,
Must have.
I didn't catch
That's all it could be, right?
Yeah.
All right. After that penalty, 3rd and 13 coming up for North Little Rock. Rockets love get a stop. Keith, get some good field position out of this. If we can stop them right here.
Jack, you know, he's going to line up to pass. We can get some pressure, and then we got to contain. This guy's elusive.
Here comes the Rocket pass rush, and he's going to be sacked all the way down. Keith, we've said his name all night. Luke Burdine, he is having one hell of a game. Excuse me. One heck of a game, sorry.
You're going to have to say some Hail Marys on that.
I will. There's a flag down. Oh.
You got to be kidding me. Gosh. Is it hands to the face or something?
Now, we had this call a couple weeks ago when they got Texarkana got the 15 yards and they replayed the down, if you recall.
Yeah, it was a face mask. Good grief. That is
I thought he was tackled further. That's not. Keith, I'm not sure they've called that the same way 2 games in a row. That's what I'm trying to, on that penalty.
Yeah, that's disappointing. But look, like you said, we were talking about this before this last couple of plays. Sloppy game, both sides of the ball. We got to clean this up.
All right, after that penalty, first down coming up for North Little Rock. There's a fake handoff.
Got to make that tackle.
Makes one guy miss, and he'll be drugged down behind. Is that Hatchet that got him? Can't see if he'll turn around. Aiden Geyser.
Yeah, and Clay Counts was in there as well.
Nice play by the Rocket linebacker. Gave him 2 on that. Ooh, another penalty. Keith, I don't think either team has run 3 consecutive plays tonight without some sort of penalty.
Yeah, and I don't think these refs they're not penalty happy. Yeah, I mean, this is just ugly football right now.
$9:50 left in this third quarter, this Reliance Bank third quarter.
Oh, you got to make that tackle. Golly, we got to wrap up.
Got to bring him down. Who was it that got Rocket defender flew in there quick, and credit to the North Little Rock running back, Keith. He just sort of shucked him and
he did. We came up.
Got positive yards.
Jack, we come up. We're standing upright. We're kind of just swinging with our arms. We got to just come in,
get
square
those legs.
Our shoulders. Yeah, come in low.
All right. Got 4 yards on that, Keith. Third down coming up. Trying to draw the Rockets off sides. Didn't work.
Play clock down to 3.
There's the give once again. Running back, and
that's a good
Keith,
run.
Yeah. Boy, he had a stiff arm with his left hand, and give credit. A little talking going on over there on the Rocket sideline. Team needs to pull him back.
Yeah.
I don't have a number for him.
23.
I don't have a name for him, rather.
Yeah, you've been struggling with these guys.
Well, be sure
That's
and tell
Christian Reeves.
North Little Rock AD how much I appreciate him sending us black pages with white writing. That's real easy to read.
In 2 font.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Reeves.
All right, fourth down coming up, and North Little Rock's going to take a timeout, Keith. Their first timeout of the half, 8:50 left in this third quarter, this Reliance Bank third quarter. Don't forget, Rocket fans, tonight, Keith and I and Spencer, you get a vote tonight on the Regal Construction Player of the Game. You'll be the tie-breaking vote. How about that? He looked at me like, uh-oh, wait, what?
Yeah. I have a role here?
I have a role here. Spencer Hamra here helping us with the camera tonight. So thanks to y'all see Spencer Hamra, be sure and tell him thank you for his help.
Yeah, he's thinking, man, I don't ever want to hang out with these 2 lunatics ever again.
They almost killed each other before the game.
These guys don't know what they're doing.
Hey, Rocket fans, I know it's frustrating. I want to remind you that everyone involved in this, every single person is 100% volunteer. And we are doing our best. This is not what we do for a living. And thanks for being patient with it, clearly. Yeah, we wouldn't be very good at it. All right, we're back to action. 4th down, 4th and 1 coming up. Big play for North Little Rock. There's the handoff, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Keith, he's going to fall forward. Oh.
Good second effort on the North Little Rock part. He earned that. Well, Sam Boozer was right in there. We just got to get a little bit of help and stand these guys up.
Philip Eckert, 55. I don't have an offensive lineman, but he's in there on that play, Keith.
Yeah, coach has rotated on these short down positions or situations. He's put some position players in there to kind of beef up that interior line. Same play.
Right up the middle. Boy, nice run by the North Little Rock running back.
Oh, they're going to really. They're going to call that on Pate Caps.
Yeah.
Another one late, though. This could be offsetting here.
Let's hope these are offsetting. Pate Caps got a little.
Yeah, he kind of leaned in at the end, but
you could tell he was talking. Looks like the Rockets are signaling against North Little Rock. Let's hope at worst.
Perhaps
these are
on the second one, yeah. I think we earned the first one.
We can't hear what's going on the field, though. Offsetting penalties.
Yeah. We're lucky.
Yeah, that could have been very costly for the Rockets.
That's right.
You could see his helmet moving. You could tell he was jawing.
Jack, if you think, we got a 15-yarder that took us from a just a fabulous
4th and a mile from down there.
Fabulous play that thrust them into a first down situation and put them almost in the the yardage that they're in, and then if not for a really dumb play at the very end of that exchange there, would put them almost at the 30.
2nd and 3. Boy, look at that running back, Keith. He is shifty.
Jack, if you notice, we're just reaching.
Yeah,
everybody's out of position. We've got to contain. We got to square up on these guys.
Keith, he hits that line of scrimmage, then just sort of slides to one side and pushes those arms away.
Yeah. Look, every year we play North Little Rock, there's always 2 or 3 of these guys that are they're tall, they're thin, and they're quick.
There's a good tackle. Brock Hatchett trying to bring him down. Keith, we say his name a lot too. Short gain on that. Well, actually gained 7 on that.
They're going quick on us.
2nd and 3. They're due for a mistake here. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
That back was leaning. Thought he'd be.
Gotta get him. Nice job. Pate Caps, Brock Hatchett. Got a little activity going on over here on the 35-yard line.
Well, Luke Burdine.
Yeah, Burdine got tangled up with somebody, but. Good to see him back on the field, Keith.
Yes, Antonio Dicus. Plays tight end. 5'10", 201.
All right, 3rd and 2 coming up. Yeah, a couple big guys.
Yeah,
going at it.
They run that back number 6, but they've switched out.
Rockets are going to take a timeout on this 3rd down.
Jack, they've switched out, and they've got Christian Reeves, a little bit bigger, 6'1", 185. They've been running with Jeremiah Buckner, who's a sophomore running back. He's 5'10", 190. I guess they just see a little bit more speed, a little bit more of a more versatile back.
Keith, I look over at the Rockets sideline. We didn't bring a lot of players tonight.
No.
30, 35?
Yeah, Coach sent us that 2-deep roster, and it did not have.
I heard we're down to 1 bus. Is that right? We don't have the 2nd bus now.
Correct.
And when you got 42 seniors. I don't even, did all the seniors even, I don't know, we have brought 42 today, did we?
Jack, just a reminder, end of this game, we're going to be looking for the Regal Construction player of the game.
All right, 3rd and 2 coming up for North Little Rock. Got man in motion. There's the snap. Oh, little
good grief.
Broken play, and well, give credit to the running back, the quarterback. Broken play, he went and got the first down.
He did.
Boy, I hate to see that play get rewarded. Guys are there with the stop.
Yeah, and Aiden was just kind of frozen. I mean, that's a tough spot to be in, that quarterback in open field.
He's dangerous.
He is.
All right, there's the give once again, and Keith, Rockets are just trying to tackle high, and it's just not going to work against these 6'2" running backs. Just carries the pile.
Yeah, Jack, I mean, look, we're not getting any kind of push on the defensive line. They're immediately at our second level.
Pearson Snyder in there on the tackle. 1st and goal from the Rocket 4-yard line for North Little Rock.
I mean, we've gone with a 3-man front. Jack,
boy, Keith, just nothing there. I mean, he didn't get touched till he was in the end zone.
Well, Jack, we've got 3 guys basically head up over the center and 2 interior guards. And, I mean, he just ran right off tackle.
Yeah, there's nobody there. 1st and 4, I would have expected to see a couple more guys down linemen. Didn't happen. North Little Rock is going to score, extend this lead to 7, and there's the kick, and it is good. And with 5:38 left in this 3rd quarter, North Little Rock 21.
Rockets 13.
Keith, did you see Father Fred got a acknowledgement this week on
He did. Museum of Discovery.
Yeah. 50, what was it? I was reading about it in my car, and my phone's blowing up. And
Jack, you can't read and drive.
No, but don't tell anybody that. I shouldn't be saying this on a live stream, I guess.
Yeah.
I was at a stoplight, okay? The light turned green, and I couldn't read anymore.
He was. You know, every week we talk about our opposing teams, our opposing schools, and their famous alum. But, you know, Father Fred is who I've always listed as our most famous alum, class of 55. Worked for NASA before he became a priest here. You know that. Worked on Project Mercury. And then since that time, he's spent 59 years at Catholic High.
59 years.
Yeah, 59 years. So part of what the Museum of Discovery, look at that, onside. I think they touched it before.
Hard to see what happened. They did an onside kick.
They got it.
There's a pile. Let's see who comes up with it. North Little Rock celebrating. Keith, that was a well-executed onside kick, to their credit. He kicked it.
I thought he touched it.
I did too. They looked like they were screening it. I think you can do that, right? Refs are talking about it still.
Yeah, I think that the refs may.
No, they're going to give it back to the Rockets.
They gave it to the Rockets.
Rockets catch a break there. Big break there, Keith. That could have. Oof.
Yeah, I think it would have been an illegal touch, if anything.
That's what they've called. They said the ball was touched.
Yeah, that's because they're spotting it about
where they touched it.
Yeah, correct.
9 yards. Look at that.
Woo.
Wow. That was close.
Hey, that great call by their coach. Timely call.
Did not see that coming. All right, Rockets 1st and 10 at the North Little Rock 49. Hunter Markham in at quarterback. That's the give to Elliott Lovell, and Keith, he tried to run it outside. There's just not a lot of room there.
Got a player down.
North Little Rock's got a player. Going to be an official's timeout here. Once again, want to say thank you to Reliance Bank for sponsoring the third quarter of the Rocket football season.
You bet. Jack, of course, at the end of this game, we want to talk about our player of the game.
I already got my vote. Be taking notes over there, Spencer. You got to have a vote too. This is a big. You're the potential tie-breaking vote. If he and I don't agree, you get to. That's pressure right there, isn't it?
That's right. Jack, want to thank all of our gold sponsors this year. Been with us all year. Take a small pause in the action here while this young man's being helped off the field. Looks like he's going to be just fine.
Glad he's okay.
He's walking under his own power.
Might be an ankle.
Yeah, maybe
like
even a cramp.
Left leg.
It's kind of stiff leg.
Glad he's walking off the field.
Back to live action, Jack.
There's Jalen Jones, the injured player. All right, we're back to action. Hunter Markham is your Rocket quarterback. He's got trips to his right, one receiver to his left, and Evan Scott standing next to him. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and looks left and throws immediately, and just off the fingertips of, can't see who that is, Keith. That was gas away. After that incompletion, third down coming up for North Little Rock. 3rd and 9. Keith, we've kind of gotten away from that motion offense we were running earlier. There's a screen pass, and it's going to be deflected. It's more like the offense we ran last season. Don't see Phillips Blair. We're 4th and 10 coming up.
Jack's big spot in the game here.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop them on offense. They were powering away right up the middle.
All right, Markham back. He's looking downfield, running for his life, and he's going to be sacked, and they're going to call him down, and Rockets are going to turn it over on downs. Keith, really, there was no one really open.
No, man.
That's a disappointing start to this second half for the Rockets. North Little Rock with another player down.
Jack, the Rockets going to have to kind of dig deep here and figure out. There you go. Looks like another cramp.
Keith, if you recall, we started our live stream experience on the road at North Little Rock a few seasons ago. Remember how many cramps there were that game?
Yeah.
I remember the refs stopped the game with just
hydration.
All of a sudden
timeouts.
just stop the game and go, everyone drink water.
Yeah.
Glad it's not like that tonight.
No, it's surprisingly comfortable. We got the windows open. Had a little rain earlier.
Nice facilities here, North Little Rock. All right, North Little Rock on the ball, 1st and 10. An 8-point lead. There's a kind of a sidearm pass over to the right side, and Keith, that was a pass. Was Jameer Lee was the receiver.
Right now, North Little Rock's really just
they got a little momentum going now. Their offense is.
Yeah, they're able to get their play calls.
Rockets still with just 3 men up front. Boy, look at the broken tackles. Keith, he's gone. Touchdown, North Little Rock. A lot of bad tackling there, Keith.
Jack, we're going to have to.
A lot of tackling up around the shoulders and the chest, and
A lot of heads down on our defense.
yeah,
these
we need
guys,
to go grab them by the legs. Keith, that's been so effective. He beats that one guy. We seems we get somebody with a hand on him, and then it's too much athletic ability. And boy, quickly North Little Rock going to go up 2 scores. And
Jack, first half this game was tight. It was both
largest
teams
deficit we've had this year.
Yeah, it is. Both teams seem to have had the ability to get out there and score as we needed. And we could make a stop when we needed to, but
boy, a couple bad breaks on those penalties, Keith. God, I'd love to have that sack back
yeah,
there.
where's that defense? That defense
Yeah,
was just being aggressive. They were blasting through, kind of having their way with the offensive line. I don't know if we're tired.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Need somebody make a play here. The Texarkana game, Rockets look flat like this. Brock Hatchett gets a pick 6, and next thing you know, we got a little energy. And
That's right. You got a lot of time. That's the upside.
yeah, quarter and a half.
One thing, our coaching staff doesn't panic. They don't get flustered. And the upside here, Jack, we got a lot of seniors. These guys, they're just going to have to take control of this team right now.
Keith, I'd be surprised if they did an onside kick again here. But you never know. All right, both teams are on, and there's the kick, and Evan Scott's going to scoop it up at the 6-yard line, and boy, just not enough speed, Keith, and there was nowhere for him to go. Demetrius Mitchell, first one there. He's just a sophomore. Keith, that wasn't a good return there. We just don't have the speed to go beat people to the sideline.
No, I was just thinking, do you just let that ball bounce into the end zone, take the ball,
Yeah.
take the yardage.
Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
Although you never want to let the ball hit the ground. You just feel like if you can catch that ball on the run, you're always going to take it and go.
Was at the 12. There's the give to Evan Scott, and Keith just too much left and right.
Yeah, they seem to just kind of be waiting on these plays now. No misdirection. There's really not a lot of movement.
Keith, haven't seen Phillips Blair on the field in the second half. I'm wondering if he's hurt. We've been rotating quarterbacks the first 2 games.
Right.
And haven't seen him out there. Correction, he's in at quarterback right now. All right. He's going to keep. Fights for yardage. He's going to get a couple, Keith. Looks like a timing was off on that play. The snap almost hit the player in motion. Glad to see him on the field, though. I've heard about all the AC/DC I can stand tonight.
Boy, I tell you, their playlist is very limited.
All right, 3rd and 8 coming up for the Rockets. The Rockets looking for their first down of this 3rd quarter. There's a fake handoff.
Oh.
Ugh. Keith Gassaway was the intended receiver. That ball was sort of side-armed and just way too much mustard on it. No way he could have made that catch.
No, he made a good break, and I think maybe just half a second later. The pass was a little quick.
Well, that's a disappointing possession for the Rockets. They're going to bring on their punt team, 4th and 8 coming up. Need a clean play here, Keith. There's a good snap. That kick's going to bounce. Ugh. Keith, they're going to get the Rockets for interference on that one. He might have tackled him right before he caught the ball. I think it's a good call.
It was.
Yeah. Easy call. Is that of the 15-yard variety? We're about to find out, aren't we?
Honestly, I thought in real time, I thought it was.
Give credit to the North Little Rock player. He caught the ball. He caught the punt. They're going to mark it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oof.
I mean, Jack, to be honest with you, in real time, I didn't even know that. I wasn't watching for the ball. I just thought he hammered him.
No, he was there about a second early. All
2:30
right, after that penalty.
2:33 left in the quarter.
Rockets needs something to happen here. Here's the give. Number 3, and there you go.
That's
He gets
a good
tackled
tackle.
by his feet. That's how you do it. That was Pate Caps. Nice job by the Rocket defender, Keith.
Jack, we're creeping on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We've got to make a stand here.
Keith, that's the best tackle we've had all night.
Well, yeah, we got him low.
Yeah. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for North Little Rock. There's the handoff and got a flag down. Probably going to back him up again.
Holding.
Like seeing that good sportsmanship. Sawyer Bagby down there helping North Little Rock player off the ground. Things got chippy a little earlier. And
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
And that's really when the tide turned. I mean, North Little Rock said, hey, we're here to play 4 quarters, and they just
Yeah.
kept going. Blake reminded me, back in our day, we had a tackling drill called Bull in the Ring. You circled up, and 2 guys just went at it and took each other down, and maybe the Rockets need some Bull in the Ring.
That's why I played basketball, brother.
Yeah,
We've
it
said
was,
that before.
I think Blake's right on that. It's just go back to the fundamentals of tackling.
All right, 2nd and 20 coming up for North Little Rock.
3-man front. Right side's a little bit open.
Another penalty. This is what I was. This is.
Look, Jack, they keep doing this. Right now, we need a negative play on them. We've got to go ahead and.
Yeah, this is sort of what we saw in that 2nd quarter, Keith, and
So
got to make them pay this time. It's
You would
2nd and
assume.
25. We cannot give up a 1st down on this possession.
right, and look, they're back to the tailback number 6. 23 was absolutely killing us. You assume they're going to be in some kind of pass situation. Yep.
Comes the
So-
Rocket rush.
So you got to get him. You got to get him. You have to. Oh. Good tackle.
Good job by the Rocket
really
defense.
good tackle.
Snyder, once again. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great tackle.
Keithy's having a good game as well. Haven't said
Pearson
his
Snyder.
name much
Yeah.
this season. And
But Pearson came up and did the one thing. I mean, it's unfortunate we didn't get him in the backfield, but he did the one thing you have to do in the open field. You have to break down, square up, and just
he came up
tackle
and got
low.
him too, Keith. He didn't
Yeah.
sit back and wait for him to.
That's right.
He went and got him.
You
So
do.
great job by Snyder. All right, 3rd and 21. Big play for the Rocket defense here. Needs to hold. There's the give up the middle. And he's
tackle.
going to be drugged
Nice
down
tackle.
from behind. Who was it? Got him. Sawyer Bagby.
Attaboy.
Nice job by Sawyer Bagby, Keith. No gain on the play. 4th down coming up, and the Rocket defense is going to hold.
Jack, that's the
Oh,
first.
we needed that.
I mean, creeping on, 15 seconds left in the quarter. So we're going to end this Reliance Bank third quarter. Looks like they're going to run the clock down. And
yeah, they're going to take this into the fourth quarter. That's it. And that's the end of your Reliance Bank third quarter. North Little Rock 28, Catholic High 13. Keith brings us into the fourth quarter.
We didn't cash in on that quarter, did we?
No.
You like that?
Yeah, these jokes don't write themselves, brother.
It's painful. All right, buddy, moving on.
Keith, it's the fourth quarter. It's the Hyde-Co fourth quarter, right?
That's right.
I got those memorized.
That's right. We're going to have to build something here.
We were so much more relaxed than we were 2 hours ago, man. This has changed completely.
Jack, we got 12 minutes. We're down 15 points.
I still have hope, so.
I do too.
Yeah.
This team can do it. The good news is the coaches over there, they just stay calm. They got a plan. First part of that plan was get a stop on defense, and we did that.
Yeah.
Now, you got to catch this punt, catch it in the air. Don't let this punt bounce. You know, get this ball the 20-yard line or better.
How about a bad snap right here?
Yeah. Field this punt, come back with ball on the 20 or better.
It's a high snap. He gets it off. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
There you go. All right.
Well played.
All right. Next step. Now we got field position.
All right, Coach Calderera, it's your fourth quarter.
Flag.
Another flag.
What in the world?
It's going to run over and it's going to be on North Little Rock. What do? They're going to decline it.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably do that too.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Rocket special teams hadn't been so special tonight,
No.
so. Okay, let's set it up. This will be the first play of the fourth quarter. Rockets trailing by 2 scores. Rockets have been rotating quarterbacks. Hunter Markham will check in at quarterback on this play.
Jack, we certainly want to thank our platinum sponsor all season long, Compass Group Real Estate also.
All right. Keith, this looks like the offense we ran in the first half. All right, there's a gift to the running. Just, boy, he's running hard. Just C.J. Obert.
Yeah, they just had an extra man just kind of waiting on it.
Loss of 5. Excuse me. Gained 4 on that. I'm looking at the wrong stick. I thought he gained yards. I think he lost 5 on that.
I remember my first day to watch football.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Rockets.
Oh.
2 men in motion. That's going to be an easy call right there.
Yeah.
Hunter Markham's going to go get out of bounds, but this one will come back. Gosh, dumb penalties, Keith. Dumb penalties.
This game's been ugly on both sides. And like I said, these refs, I mean, they're just doing what they have to do. They got to call these penalties.
That's an easy call there. Keith, long game. It's 9:20. Still got a whole quarter left.
The first 2 hours took us 7.
What time did we get here, like 4?
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 11. After that penalty, negates that nice run by Obert on the first down. All right.
There's some movement.
Like that.
There he is, right in the middle. Right down the middle. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, he had. Oof.
Oh, Ben Gassaway was just,
You know,
I mean.
Gassaway and Obert once again. Keith, he was standing on the 4. There was no one.
I know. Now, look.
That's a hard. We got a good angle here.
Well,
I know.
we see the open receiver, but I was also able to catch a glimpse. He was running for his life back there.
Yeah.
He was running on the opposite direction, just trying to find some footing.
Oof. Keith, I like the movement, though, on our offense.
Correct.
I really do like that.
Yeah.
The Rockets will snap if they could get free 5 yards.
And, Jack, what that does is the linebackers kind of have to respect what's going on, so they can't just stand there and wait.
Hunter Markham scrambling, looking anywhere to throw. Just nobody open.
Well, and he's got to get 3, 4, 5 seconds.
Just need some more time.
Just to get his footing.
Yeah. Keith, he went out of bounds, stopped the clock, 10 minutes, 6 seconds left. But that was ugly. All right, good snap. There's a good kick. Let's get a good bounce and a roll. It's going to take a roll and go all the way down to the North Little Rock 35-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10.
All right, it's back on the defense. We've got to get another stop.
Once again, thank you to Hydeco Construction for sponsoring the 4th quarter of the Rocket football season. Keith, that we've seen us pull these games out with far less time.
Oh, yeah.
Just 3 weeks ago.
Plenty of time.
There was 4 minutes left and we were down 2 scores. Who's going to be the one to make the play on defense? Spencer? Who is it? I think that's the key to this. If we get a victory, it's going to happen on somebody's going to have to make a play on defense. All right, 1st and 10. Boy, nice run by the North Little Rock running back, Keith.
Jack, nothing fancy on that.
No.
I mean, he just, and the play wasn't especially quick. We just didn't have anybody coming up off the right edge.
That was Buckner on the carry. He stays in the game. There's a pitch. Nice job by the Rocket defense. Going to be close. They'll move the chains on that one, Keith.
Yeah, they won't measure.
Keith, give credit to North Little Rock. They're playing hard, man. Those backs are running hard.
Jack, we
I
may
can't
have
believe
a
it.
first.
They didn't. Call me shocked. This is where you make a play, Rockets. Come on, right here.
They go right up the gut.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Right up the gut. I mean,
there's a hold right there. Oof. Davian Withers down here in front of us had a lot of jersey. There's a flag. This is not going to be good. They threw it right at the Rockets. Rockets need to keep their composure right here. They might have got Menifee.
I think so. I think Walter may have been. I mean, Jack, we just.
Yeah, real sloppy game thus far for the Rockets. Still time to make something happen. That's about the 4th 15-yard penalty on us tonight, Keith. Looky here. They had the ball at the 30-5, and now they're down to our 24. 2 plays. 3 plays. All right, back to action. He moved early, running back did. Good call. I expected more of that. I expect, you know, when we've played North Little Rock in the past, we always catch them early, sometimes the first game. Rocket fans, my partner is not happy. He is not happy with this game right now. Coach Calderera's on his feet. All right, both teams on the line of scrimmage. 8:40 left in this 3rd quarter. There's the, got to make that tackle.
Oh, Jack. Jack.
Keith, it was good coverage. It's good pass. And, you know, you can give up 3 or 4 on that with the tackle, but give credit to North Little Rock. Keith, they just had an extra gear tonight. Rockets haven't had. If they score here, it might be trouble for Rockets.
You know, beginning of the second half, felt like it was there. I mean, we were getting negative plays on
another broken play, and geez, the broken play has been one of their best plays.
You're right.
Touchdown, North Little Rock. Another flag.
That's on him. He spiked the ball, I think.
That touchdown will make it 34-13 North Little Rock. We're going to wait and see what the flag is. Keith's been a while since we've seen a game with this many penalties.
Yeah, I think it's unsportsmanlike on them. I think he spiked the ball.
They'll back them up on the extra point, I guess. Or they do this on the kickoff. I'd rather have it on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Rocket defense looks tired, Keith. Not a lot of energy on that Rocket sideline either. Extra point is good, and 8:21 left in this football game. North Little Rock 35, your Catholic High Rockets 13.
For a 14-13 game at half.
Keith, this is not the game I was expecting tonight.
No.
I expected us, I mean, I was, other than some penalties the first half, I thought we looked pretty sharp. All things considered.
I don't know what, I don't know if we just got tired. I mean, in credit to North Little Rock, they've played tough. They've found some weaknesses of us. They've exploited the three-man front. So I don't want to take anything away from North Little Rock, but man, ever since that play that flipped the script where we had them, we would have put them in fourth down and forever, and we get an unfortunate face mask that turns it from fourth and forever to first down. Really, at that point,
that's when it all changed.
Everything changed.
It was a one-point game at that point.
Right, and our defense was dominant.
Both teams are on the field. To that penalty, they'll kick off from the 30. Going to be a shortish kick. Is that Evan Scott over there? He's running hard, pushed out. No, that was Gassaway.
And he tweaked his leg.
Correction, Guy Webb. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10 at their 48. They're going to need to score quickly, Keith.
You realize North Little Rock has not won a game in
a couple years. All right, Rockets 1st and 10. There's the give to, got to get upfield. Keith Elliott Lovell got the handoff on that sort of that jet sweep play, but it's just way too much speed on the North Little Rock side of the ball. There's just not enough.
Yeah,
that play's not going to work.
No, we're just not going to be able to outrun these guys left to right. Now, if we're pounding them off tackle, off tackle, off tackle.
And then spring that one.
Yeah, maybe some counters, some things like that, and then go wide, but.
All right, Phillips Blair is the quarterback. Boy, Keith, Rocket offensive line not helping the team right now. Blair was running for his life. I looked upfield, and all the Rocket linemen were downfield, not blocking anybody.
Jack, when these defensive linemen feel like they own you, it's just the time you just kind of let them come get you and then drop that screen over the top. Because they're coming now.
Yeah, 3rd and 14 here. 7 minutes left in this
I mean, look at
football game.
4-man front, and those linebackers are.
They are pressed up, aren't they? There's a quick pass out. God, they hit him right in the hands.
Yeah.
Guy Webb, the intended receiver. Keith, he turned, and that ball was right there. I mean, it's a well-thrown pass. It still wouldn't have been enough for a first down, though.
No, it's tough. His momentum, he's spinning around, and his momentum's got him, and the ball hits him, and then the defender's right on top of him.
There's the punt. Little Rock really didn't have anybody back. It's going to be marked down at the.
And we can't even get the roll tonight.
I know. 24-yard line where North Little Rock will take over. 1st and 10, 6:40 left in this football game. A long night for the Rockets, Keith. Once again, thank you, Hydeco Construction, for sponsoring the 4th quarter of the Rocket football season. You got your vote yet for the Regal Construction Player of the Game? That'll be a tough one tonight. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to throw long. Oh. Keith Walter Menifee covering on there. Receiver had a shot at it, just dropped it. Should have been caught. Jameer Lee was the intended receiver. He's just a sophomore. That was a long pass. Probably had to throw that ball almost 50 yards. Strong arm. Stops the clock, 6:33, 35-13, Rockets trailing. There's the give up the middle, and boy, just a bunch of missed tackles on Rocket defense. Didn't see who got him. Brock Hatchett on the stop. Third and short coming up for North Little Rock. There's the need a negative play, and Keith, credit to the running game of North Little Rock. We've had a hand on every running back just in the backfield. Just can't seem to make that tackle. That's going to move the chains and a whole new set of downs for North Little Rock. Hey, the band sounds good. There's a long pass.
Good grief, that was a pass.
What a catch. In double coverage.
I saw him do that last week against Benton. He just
Cruz
threw one.
Bravo down there defending.
Yeah.
That was a great catch, Keith.
He threw a dart like that last week against Benton, and I had to rewind it. It was a great pass, great catch.
I think the catch was.
Yeah.
5 minutes and change left, and change. Another big run, Keith. This just Rockets got no answer for this.
No, we're playing
running
defeated
game
right now, and these guys are just kind of stepping back and just, taking their time, finding that little seam and getting 8-9 yards. Jack, I would have hoped a little bit more. A week off, plenty of time to prepare. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, we got everybody back.
The mistakes alone, I'm surprised at.
Yeah. All right. Big hole over the left side. Keith, there's just no one there. They're running to where we don't have players.
Yeah, nothing's complex, and
that is just a running play. There's nothing misdirection. That's just You hit it right. It does seem our down linemen are lined up between both guards on both sides of the center, and they're running over tackle.
Little bit more spread out there.
There's another penalty. It'll be false start against North Little Rock. All right, 1st and 15 coming up. Clock moving, 4 minutes. Pass is going to fall incomplete. Down inside of 4 minutes now. Once again, big run, running hard, that running back. Keith, that kid's just a sophomore. Jeremiah Buckner.
Yeah, Jack, I think that what we're seeing out of North Little Rock right now is just going to get better and better and better.
They are in command of this game. Pretty much the same play, just running in a different direction. Rockets, no answer. Boy, moves the pile all the way inside the 1 yard line, Keith.
It's just a big surprise, honestly, Jack. This game, it just unraveled on us. But again, credit to North Little Rock. These guys,
they've played to win tonight, despite the mistakes. Got a little movement. Rockets will catch a break there. That'll back them off the goal line. I bet that's a 10th one of those they've had, and they're still dominating this game. We're going to have an officials timeout. Keith, that gives us an opportunity to talk about the Regal Construction player of the game, right?
That's right.
Well, we passed the ballots around and had the tie-breaking vote from our partner, Spencer Hamra, and after this play, we'll announce the winner. Hold him, hold him. There's the defense we've been looking for. Hold on to him. Good job by the Rocket defense. Brock Hatchett in there.
Good to see Brock in there holding on. Both arms
still fighting hard.
Yeah.
Once again, Rocket fans want to be sure and congratulate number 18, Pate Caps. He is your Regal Construction player of the game tonight. Congratulations to Pate Caps.
Oh boy, Pate.
He had a good game. Had a good game a couple games ago too. Could have announced his name the other day. Look at that. Get him, get him, get him. Touchdown, North Little Rock. Just a great athletic play, and this game getting out of hand for the Rockets. North Little Rock extends this lead 41-13. We're inside of 2 minutes. Not the outcome the Rockets were looking for tonight, brother.
No, it's not, Jack. It's not going to get any easier because we start conference next week. We got to go on the road down to El Dorado, and that El Dorado team is 2-1 right now. Off this week.
Keith, that extra point was good. Makes it 42-13 North Little Rock. Likely be the Rockets' last possession coming up.
Yeah, Jack, you start looking ahead. Our schedule, we start conference play next week. We got El Dorado on the road. Like I said, that team is a good football team. went to the playoffs last year, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, playoff team last year.
Won a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're 2-1 as of tonight, and I believe this is an off week for them. We go down there.
Going to be a long drive for us.
It's going to be a long drive. This team's going to have to get themselves ready because this is right now, these games.
You know, Rockets are going to finish tonight 1-2, but we're 0-0 in conference.
That's exactly right.
Which is really all that matters.
But we come back and we got to get after it.
All right, here comes the kickoff. Nice kick. All carries all the way back to the 5-yard line. Gas away.
Look at that. That's a nice move.
Makes a move.
What a great move.
Reverses field and look at it all the way out to the 28-yard line. Nice run.
Jack, you want to talk about, we talk about the conference. Man, some things have changed.
Excuse me, that was Snyder. Pearson Snyder running the ball.
Jack, we talked about this last night. Things in this conference has changed. You know, North Little Rock hadn't won a game. They're going to win their first game in
forever.
Sylvan Hills last year and the year before.
Winless.
Multiple years in a row. They're 3-0 right now.
Yeah.
Top of the 6A.
Didn't see that coming, huh?
No. New head coach.
All right, there's a fake handoff, and Markham throws, and
there's a pass interference. What do you know?
How about that?
You got Marion up at the top of the standings. Jack, you jump over to 7A. You want to talk about some things that have changed. Central hadn't won a game in years. Last year they win 1 or 2. They're 2-1 right now.
Central.
Then you look on the other side of things. Cabot 0-3 going into tonight.
It's been a while.
That's a program that that's a heck of a program.
Keith, I want to be sure and mention that pass, that intended pass was to number 82, Brody Kelly, who just checked into the game.
And he was darting across the middle.
No, his older brother, Denver.
Yeah.
He's a big receiver. There we go.
There you go, Stratton.
Now that is the hardest run. That's the hardest 3-yard run we've had all night. Robinson hadn't got the ball much tonight, Keith.
No, you know, Evan Scott was injured. He's come back. This is his first night back. Stratton did a good job those first couple of games. Ran hard. Get both of those guys in the lineup, get both of those guys working. It'll be a good 1-2.
1 minute left in this ball game. Once again, Robinson gets the ball. He's going to get about 3. I'll give him 3. Clock moving, 45 seconds left. Ugh. All right, down to 30 seconds. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Rockets. Hunter Markham drops back. He's got room to run.
Good decision.
Nice play by Hunter Markham. Gets the first down, runs out of bounds just inside the North Little Rock 40. That'll make it a first down. He's playing for pride at this point.
That's right. Jack, certainly want to thank Compass Group Real Estate for their sponsorship all season long.
All right, 1st and 10, 18 seconds left. Markham rolls right, and boy, just overthrew Davis Smith over there, senior wide receiver.
That's always a tough play for me. I mean, quarterback's rolling right, the receiver's just kind of flaring out a little.
It's just easy to overthrow it, which is what he did.
It's a, you know, unless, I don't know. That's a hard pass to catch and then turn and try and get any real positive yardage.
All right, 14 seconds left. Rockets playing for pride. Markham, there's a quick pass, and oh, it was just out of bounds. Nice catch by Kelly. Boy, just didn't have both feet in bounds. Keith, we've dropped 4 of that exact same pass tonight. He caught that.
Yep.
Once again, he's got Kelly over on the left side. Nice catch, junior wide receiver. Keith, they like him. He just checked in. They've thrown to him 3 times already. Rockets have deep into their bench now. 7 seconds left in this game. North Little Rock student section making some noise. You know they're excited. They hadn't won a game in a while.
No, hate it that it's us, but I can appreciate the.
Absolutely. Markham, there's a, oh, he had Stratton Robinson coming out of the backfield, Keith.
Well, they just went ahead and ran the
They
clock.
went ahead and that's your ball game. It's not going to be the Rockets' night. They're going to lose to the North Little Rock Wildcats, 42-13, charging Wildcats. 42-13 is your final score. Want to be sure and congratulate Pate Caps, number 18. He is your Regal Construction player of the game. Congratulations to him. Rocket fans, be sure and join Keith and I on the road. Next week, we'll be at El Dorado. I don't imagine the fireworks are going off. They ought to be excited. They hadn't won a game here in a couple seasons, so let them enjoy it, you know?
Yep.
Be sure and join us next week. We'll go live about 6:45 p.m. That's what we're going to tell everybody anyway.
Yeah,
we'll work out the kinks this week. If you came back and joined us, thank you for hanging in there with us, and we'll get this worked out. And just remind everybody, we are volunteers. We do this because we love it, and we love the school.
Well,
you got anything else, Keith?
No, thanks Craig Farrell for getting us up and running, and thanks
Spencer Hamra for running the camera tonight.
Yeah, Spencer.
Good job.
Heck of a job, young man.
All right, 42-13 is your final. See you next week at El Dorado. Good night, Rocket fans.
Good night. Thank you.